Erika.
Hi. Merhaba.
Merhaba. Hola. Hola,
Hola.
hola, hola.
Nasılsın?
Muy bien. ¿Qué tal?
Çok iyi.
I hope the connection will be nice.
Yes, what happened?
I don't know. It's the first time that happened like that.
It's the first time from Lima.
Yeah, the first time from Lima, from Peru.
And it is my first interview on English.
On English, yeah, I know. I know you have done many interviews in Spanish.
Yes, yes.
Uh,
I
there,
have different friends everywhere, and so we are always doing live on Instagram.
yeah. There's a guy who he does interviews every day. I don't know what's his name, but
My friend Jesus Pacheco, yes.
yeah,
And
yeah.
Miami.
He lives in Miami, and he does the interviews every day. I can't believe you.
Me neither. You
You
need
know,
a lot of energy.
yeah. Uh, one of my friends says that please continue in Spanish, but it's not possible. Esen, she's my friend from school. Por favor,
Por favor.
por favor, she said. She said lütfen. Yeah. Did you hear the song that I played for you?
I heard a little part.
This one?
Yes, I love
Yeah.
that version of Habanera. That is from Aria album.
But it's habanera from Carmen, yeah?
Yeah, from Carmen. But the version I sent to you is from Paul Schwartz for the album Aria for Café del Mar.
Okay. Habanera Aria, you said, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's not the song that I find. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Okay.
Perhaps. The version.
Okay. That one, yeah. I think that one is the one that you like. Wait. Is that the one?
Yes, that's it.
Okay.
It makes me travel.
Yeah. Hold on, please. Yes.
Well, for us here on the other part of the world, it is day.
Mm-hmm.
We have 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
By you, it is night.
But what time is it there now? 1:20, yeah?
Yes,
1:20.
yes, 1:20.
Okay. And how is the weather now over there?
We have winter here, but the winter by us is not so cold. It is
Uh-huh.
more mild.
Uh-huh.
We have a lot of humidity, but 14 grad, 14, 13 grad Celsius when it is very, very cold. But it is not so cold to use a big jacket. It is not so cold as when it snows.
Uh-huh.
So it is fine. It is okay.
That's fine. You don't like the winter like here. We have here.
I love the snow. I
Uh-huh.
miss the
Here, our
our
winter.
more
Hold on,
friendly.
please. I'm moving. Hold on. I need to put something here. Wait. It's been 3 weeks that I didn't do interviews.
I speak what?
It's been 3 weeks that I didn't do interviews. For 3 weeks, I don't do interviews. So I need to check everything in stable. Hold on, please. Yes.
But you have done a lot.
think-
Oh,
I think better. Yeah. Hold on, please. I will put this one too. Okay. Did you get your coffee or tea?
I have a chai.
Yeah, shy. Okay.
I have a big cup of tea. Yes.
Big cup of tea. Nice. So,
It
will
is very
you know?
a cup from New York from France, so it is
Uh-huh.
very, very big.
Oh, c'est bien. Erika, let me introduce you to our followers at first.
Thank you.
Then we will start. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another SK Concept interview of interior design interviews live. Today we have a special guest from Lima, Peru. She's interior designer. Her name is Erika Zielinski. She has done many house, villa, restaurant, and cafe projects in Lima and all around Peru. Also Washington, D.C., and 2 cities in Turkey, in Diyarbakır and Mardin. Welcome to our live show of Erika again.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I'm very happy to be here.
Thank you so much for accepting our invitation. It's so nice to see you here. I didn't have any friends from Peru until now, from Lima, and and you're our guest. You're our first guest from Peru, so it's really nice to see you. I don't know so much about your culture, but you know many things about our culture.
Yes, I was in Turkey 8 years ago for the first time. I was researching and looking at the history of Turkey before of going, because I always loved Middle East cultures, Ottomans, Arabic, Egyptians, Moroccan. So I always, in some way, I have been always connected to your culture. And when I got this job to go actually there and decorate this house in Diyarbakır, I was very, very happy to do it. And it was amazing, an amazing experience.
It's a nice story. At first, Erika, before telling your story, how is the situation is going for you in Peru? How is the pandemics over there? Are you all close to the houses, or do you have any chance to go out?
We can go out, not on Sundays, but the pandemic is here very, very, very bad. It has hurt Peru deeply, and it has affected a lot our economy and the people. We have a lot of debts, and it is very, very difficult. It is a very difficult time for our country, for our people. But I know we Peruvians are a tough people, and I know we will overcome this problem.
And since when do you have this situation? Since March, like us?
Since 15 March. Then
yeah,
we
the
had,
same.
On 16 we had the lockdown, and it has been until 30 June. Then in July we started to work, we started to go out a little, but the curve get up again. So people is doing the lockdown by themselves.
Yeah. Is it the same?
It's working at home, everybody's at home office. There's no traffic on the streets. That is very strange, very, very, very weird. No cars in the street. In Lima, it is very strange because we have a heavy problem about traffic, and now there is no traffic.
It's the same in Istanbul. You know, Lima is also a crowded city. You have 10 million people.
Yes.
We have in Turkey we have about 16-17 million people, and you have 10 million. I mean, it's close to each other. I mean, I think we both have the same problems. So crowded, so much traffic. So for this point, I think it's a little bit better. Yeah.
When I was in Istanbul, I looked at the city and the problems that you have. They are very similar to our problems. And our cultures are very similar too, in some kind of way.
Do you think so?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
We have because perhaps because you are in a point of a lot of merging, a lot of cultures merging, and that happened to us too. We had Chinese people, African people, Spanish people, and then we had a migration of Japanese and Italian and European in general. So we have a lot of influences from everywhere, and you too. So we have similar,
Yeah,
similar
we have similar,
cultures,
yeah, similar cultures. Yeah, I think so. And when was the last time that you were in Istanbul?
In 2013, when I
2000,
went to finish the house I was decorating.
2013. Yeah. So it's been too long time. 7 years.
Yes, yes, it is a lot of time.
So you miss such a view, yeah?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. It's one of the best views in the world. And as far as I know, that you have now at the moment 3-4 projects, ongoing projects. One of them is in Peru, the other one in Vadas, and the other one is Cusco.
Yes, I have 3 projects outside Lima now that are in process, and that were in process when this whole problem started. So the projects had to stop, but we have started again with the project in Cusco. I hope we will finish it this year. The project in Huaraz is a hotel boutique, a little hotel boutique looking to the Andes. That was about to finish, but I couldn't travel anymore. So I hope also that I can go soon to look at that. And the project in Pura, it stopped completely because the owners of the house, they have problems with the people in their business. They are getting sick too much, too frequently. So they are concentrated in their people and their business now, and we will wait to perhaps next year to do that project.
And the penthouse in Cusco, you're gonna finish it when?
Our goal is to finish it before Christmas, so they can spend Christmas in their new house. That's my goal.
Okay. So one of them is penthouse in Cusco. The other one is
Excuse
little boutique hotel.
In Cusco, we have a penthouse. It is actually a very big penthouse. It has 1,200 square meters, 3 floors, each floor 400 meters. So it is a big project. And everything I want to buy for them is I have to multiplicate by 400 or 800, and then the price is like so big that it's very difficult to convince the client to buy the flooring, the wallpapers, the wall coverings, so everything that we have to buy.
Yeah. There are many materials that.
It's a big challenge.
Yeah, there are many materials that you need to care for. Yeah.
Yes.
The other one is the pure house project, but it's stopped now. You didn't start it yet.
No, we can't.
Now you can't. Yeah.
And now I have a new project in Turkey, in Mardin, in Midyat, from my same client from 8 years ago. She bought a house, a historic house in Midyat, and she has been renovating and reconstructing it, and now it is ready to do the interior design. So I am starting with the designs and the drawings for that project, and I am very excited about that.
That's really interesting.
Yes, I hope I can go to Turkey next year.
Yeah, you need to come. Yeah. Now, Erika, please tell us about yourself. How did you start this business at first? After listening to you, I would like to show some of your projects, and I'm gonna ask you how you meet this Turkish clients and for the other projects too. Please, how did you start this business? I mean, what did you study at school? And how did you start it?
I studied fine arts, at a college in Lima that is the Universidad Católica del Perú. That is one of the most prestigious colleges in Lima, in Peru. And I studied art. I specialized in graphic design. And I started to work in graphic design I worked at that for 12 years. After that, or while I was working, I bought a house. I wanted to do the house with an architect, but I wanted to make it like Mediterranean style, something very rustic, natural. But no architect wanted to do that style, and in that times, in the 2001 year. So everybody was doing this minimalism, everything straight, very cold for my taste. So I started to research about architecture, methods to build, interior design, decoration, furniture, how to design furniture. And as artist, you are prepared for life to be self-taught person. So I self-taught myself in interior design, architecture, furniture, lighting design, everything. And so I started to do my own house, like for 10 years, I don't remember. And when it was not finishing, but it was, you could see the intention of the design. I always had parties, and in one of that parties came a friend of mine with another guy that wasn't invited to the party, and I was like, why has come this guy? This is not invited to the party. Why has he come? I was not. And the guy, his name was Carlos. And Carlos was so beautiful, the table, so beautiful the wall, so beautiful the door, so beautiful everything. And then he told me, I have a friend. He bought an apartment in front of the sea, and he doesn't have someone to decorate his apartment. Would you like to do it? And I was like, I don't do it. I was thinking, why not? Why not? Yeah, okay, give him my phone number. And so this guy that crashed my party, he took me to my first client, and I did the apartment of this friend of friends. No, my first client was a very easygoing person. He gave me his key, his money, and said to me, I don't have time. You do what you want. I want a fireplace. I need a fireplace in the living room because in winter it is too cold. And nothing more. And that was all my brief. That was my whole brief.
And he left everything to you, yeah?
Yes, everything to me. So I took the key, I took the money, and I took the house. I took the apartment.
You were lucky at that point, yeah?
Yes. Now I know that I was very lucky.
yeah, you were lucky, yeah.
So I took the money, I took the apartment, and in 3 months I transformed everything. I did the fireplace he wanted, and I decorated the whole space, and I put candles on, the fireplace on, I put the table, I did a tablescape, like it was going to happen a party. So I call him, I tell him, your apartment is ready, you can come. He comes with his sister, and they both came in, like in the TV shows that I was seeing before when I was researching and learning about this. And like in the TV shows, they entered to the apartment and they were like, look at this! This is so beautiful. They were so excited, and I was so happy that they were happy, that I realized that this was the path for me as professional. Because when I was doing graphic design, I felt like the things I was doing were going always to the garbage, and that it wasn't something that I wanted to do. So ephemeral.
Yeah.
But this making happy other people, that was like something important. And I was very happy with that. So I decided to start as professional. And I was thinking if I should take lessons or take a study about interior design or architecture to do this as professional. But then I realized that my difference is precisely to be different and not having studied this and have my own vision about the interior design, the architecture, and the space, and how to start an interior design, a blank environment. So I decided not to study.
That's nice.
And it has been everything okay.
Yeah. You know, one of my friend Ishil, she said that this is the best client to start ever for a start.
The best what?
The best client for a start, my friend says.
Yes,
Yeah.
I was very lucky. Yes.
And my mom likes your energy, Erika. She says that she has really nice energy.
She's so nice. Check
Yeah.
yourself. Check your energy.
Erika, now I'm going to show some of your projects. Let's talk about them, and then I will ask some more questions after showing them. Hold on, please.
Okay.
Now we'll start.
That is my work as graphic designer.
Is that the one who did it? The design?
Me, myself. I did that design
Yourself,
when
yeah.
I was still at school, when I was still at college. It was at the last year of college, and that is my first participation in Casa Cor Peru. That is a decoration exhibition, an interior design exhibition in Peru. That I told you.
And this is the. Are you there? Okay. And this is the decoration that you show in Casa Cor, yeah?
That was my first exhibition in Casa Cor Peru, and that was the exhibition that my client in Turkey saw, and there is where we met.
Okay, where is this project now? This one?
This one was in Callao. Every Casa Cor happens in Lima, in the main city.
Okay, so you did this decoration in the exhibition?
Yes,
no.
This was my space for the exhibition, the first time I participated.
Okay, this is not a house.
It was a very small space. No, this was a very small space for exhibition. It was 30 square meter, but as you can see, it was enough to put a living room, a small living room, a small dining room. On the other side, there's the bedroom. And then when you go to the corner left, there's a kitchenette. So people were very surprised that in such a small space, you could have everything. And after they realized that, I told them, did you notice that the walls are painted in black?
I did, yeah, I did.
Because there is the idea that black makes the spaces look smaller. But when you work with the lining design and white furniture, you can put away the black wall because it makes an effect of depth, no? So people were very surprised when they noticed that the walls were painted in black, and everybody was very surprised.
It looks nice. Let's see the other photo here. What is that project?
It's the same project, but another photographer that uses less light. He didn't took the picture with flash, so the picture is a little more darker. But this is the space that my client, where I met my client that I was telling you. She came to me after seeing the whole space. That was a very small space, and she tells me, I am Peruvian diplomat. I work in the Peruvian embassy in Paris, and my husband is Turkish. And we have two houses in Diyarbakir that is near to Syria, and I would like you to decorate the house where we are going to live. And I was like, of course, yes, of course. Yes. I am Peruvian German. I have German passport. I don't need visa, so I can take the plane and go over there. No problem. and I give her my card. So she takes my card and she says, Erika Zielinski, I will call you. I will call you. And she says goodbye and she went away. And it was October and in 2011. And I thought I won't see her again.
And it's so interesting. You know, somebody comes in Casacor in Lima, Peru. It's an exhibition where you show your projects and decorations. You made a mock-up room over there, and somebody comes from Paris. She works for the embassy, and
she's Peruvian. She was Peruvian.
She's Peruvian.
Yes.
And married with a Turkish guy, and this guy lives in Diyarbakir, and you did the house, big house project in Diyarbakir, and now you're doing another one in Mardin. It's so when I tell this story, I mean, to my friends, to interior designers, of course I didn't know this story in advance. I just learned it from Nina, but when I told them that they're shocked. I said she's from Peru, but she does a house. She has a house project in Diyarbakir. So I told them, shame on you. You should go to Peru or Colombia or Costa Rica, and you can do a project over there. Why not? Isn't it true?
Yes,
it's so
yes.
interesting. Is that your friend Ivanil Des Costa Interiors? Ivanil Des Costa, maybe. But I think she's from South America. And my friend Arda Kilit. Okay, now, but is that project the same?
This is the same project, yes. My first Casa Corde. It was long ago. People doesn't remember it anymore, I think. It was a very small space, and I worked
yeah.
a very calm design because it was my first time, and I was like very nervous about what I was going to present. But and I was doing that headboard. I did with linen, and I worked with velvet, and I worked with a lot of fabrics because I like them. And after 2 or 3 years, they become the fabrics I used become tendons. They become trendy. So everybody uses now linen, velvet. It's a global trend, but I didn't know. I used the fabrics because I like them.
Yeah, here one of your client or friend, Litamina. I think that's a lady, Litamina. That's true. I think she says that's true. The spaces she works makes people happy. I'm one of them. I think she's one of your clients. She puts so passion that people feel it. Makes that our senses feel fantastic. For me, the best designer here in Peru. She said.
So nice.
He or she, sorry.
Thank you so much. Gracias.
Gracias, muchas gracias. And Elif Evrim yazan, she said, me encanta esa story. What does that mean? I like this story means?
Story.
Yeah, what does that mean? She says that she likes that story?
Perhaps what I am telling to you. I hope so.
Okay. And what is the Solange Solange de la Guila, the best I have ever. I love her work.
It's so nice. Gracias. Gracias.
Okay. Yes, she's a lady. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And let's see the other one. They ask the back of you. Is it a wall? My mom asks if it's wallpaper at the back of you.
No, this I painted myself. This is vinyl.
It's painted by you. Uh-huh. Okay, we can hear
Hi.
now.
Yeah. Somebody called.
It's okay. So, yeah, I told you.
You were right.
I was right. Yeah.
No, this,
So
I did a drawing. I did a drawing on paper. Then I digitalized it. That's a graphic design process. And then I made the vinyl, and it is put on a glass.
it's a vinyl, and you put it on a glass. Yeah.
A glass, yes. And when you 1 moment, do you see the shadows?
That's the shadow. So you paint the glass. Yeah.
It is a sticker, an autoadhesive vinyl on a glass, and the glass is separated from the wall. So when you turn on the light, then happen all the. It's like a magic trick.
It looks like I like it. Yeah, it's nice. Let me translate him. Let me translate her in Turkish.
Okay.
Anne diyor ki buradaki arkadaki bir cam üzerine yapmış olduğu bir boya. Cam üzerine yapmış olduğu için arkada da vinil var. Oradan ışık açtığı zaman gölgesi vuruyor diyor. Yes, I translated it to Turkish. It's nice. Now, Denada. Now,
so that is the house.
Again. And that one?
That's the house I did in Turkey. But before you put the picture of the before of this space, I think it is interesting that you put the picture of before and then this. Is it possible?
Let me see. Is that one? That one?
Yes, that is the before.
This is the before?
Yeah, so I went to the house of my client in Turkey, and this is the house, and this is the entrance. And and she tells me, my client, her name is Charo. Charo tells me, I want this house to reflect the culture of Middle East. I want it to look Turkish, Ottoman, that it belongs to Mesopotamia, that the house belongs to Mesopotamia. So
is that
I had to absorb the culture of the region and use materials that I was not used to use, like gold, a lot of gold, patterns that I wasn't so familiar with. And then the living room, I did it more white, more calm, because the entrance was the big impact.
Yeah. And is it the living room? That's one?
Yes, this is the living room. The coffee table is from Christopher Guy. Some of the furniture are also from him. And then the sofas, I designed the sofas and with white fabric in different textures, and the lamps in the back that you can, I don't know if you can see because it's small, the lamps in the back that hang to the sides of the big sofa, they are from Italy, and they are little birds that hang from the ceiling to the floor.
I really like the colors that you use here. They are really fresh colors, and you use the white, the brown, the light browns. And how about the carpet? Is it Turkish carpet?
Yes, the carpets
It's a Turkish
are from
carpet,
Turkey, but not the other carpets. The carpets in the picture before, in the entrance, they are Peruvian carpets. Can you go?
And you have many accessories here, like candles, lightnings. Where did you buy from them?
I bought them in cotton.
Where?
In cotton in Istanbul.
In
In a
cotton.
department store.
Ah, okay.
The candles.
That look.
And
Do you like?
some of-
Do you use candles at your houses mostly? Do you like candles?
Yes, candles.
Yeah.
I like the light of the candle. It is a soft light, very warm.
Yeah, I also like.
Gives a magical feeling. The candles.
Yeah, it really gives a magical feeling. Yeah. And here, are you also the one who chooses these plates, these glasses?
Those are different plates that I choose in different stores in Diyarbakir, and they are gold plates. They
Are they
actually
gold?
have gold, and the spoon is also gold spoon.
It's a gold spoon. Ah, it looks really nice. And do you know what that's on the next to the glass? There's something to eat. Do you know what it is?
Yes, it was the typical bread of Diyarbakir.
What do you know how we call it?
I don't remember. But it is
We call
very
it
bread.
we call it börek. You don't know that? Yeah. Okay.
I remember something about ekmek.
Ekmek is bread. Yeah, it's bread.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Because I
that one is
had to go to
the
buy-
bedroom. It's a bread.
Okay.
And is that the one? The living room?
No, this is the bedroom. The bedroom.
Sorry.
Yes.
Is it the bedroom of the same project?
Yes. It is
Okay.
the guest room. The guest room where I sleep. It was a white box, and
Okay.
I custom made this kind of windows on the sides. But the carpenter, the people in Diyarbakir only speaks Turkish or Kurdish, so
Yeah,
they don't
yeah.
speak English. I had to learn some words in Turkish and use Google Translate.
Yeah.
So very simple phrases on English I wrote on Google Translate and put translate. So I put the laptop to the people, to the carpenter, and he read, and then he write very long in Turkish, and I read, and I didn't understand anything. So I wanted him to give me those windows painted with pal, with yeso. I don't know how to say that on English. Yeso. It's a white powder, and with water you mix it and you do a plaster, no? And he didn't understand. He never understood. So I told him, "Çok boya." Çok boya. I will paint.
Too much paint.
So I painted everything in that house. Everything with color that you see, I painted myself with my hands.
Here, Erika, Manian asks why the primary colors. He asks.
But this I love the primary colors. But those are it's not yellow. It is a yellow mixed with mustard, with an ochre yellow. It is it has two layers of painting.
And this is another room of this project.
Yes, this is the girl's room, the little girl room. She was born in Paris. She lives in Turkey. She has Peruvian mother. She speaks Turkish, German, English, Spanish, and French.
French.
Little girl, 10 years old.
Oh my God!
I only speak three.
what a lucky girl, huh?
So
And
she was a very cosmopolitan girl, and I wanted to paint for her. I wanted to decorate the room like it was a garden in Paris in winter, but with the colors of the flag of Turkey and the flag of Peru that are the same, black and red.
yeah,
So I painted the whole wall in red, and then after that, I painted myself that tree with my hands and without sketch because I didn't have time. I painted that tree to make this idea of a park in winter.
that looks amazing. You know, I mean, it looks like wallpaper, but much more. You know, it's really an art, and it's really perfect, and it's like a mural.
It is a mural. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And here, is it the same project?
No. When I came back to Lima, I was very inspired about the whole trip and the whole experience in Turkey and the whole goal that I have seen. But I visited Hagia Sophia, I visited all the mosques, and I was thrilled with your culture. So I wanted to do, this is the second participation I did in Casa Cor Peru in the exhibition fair. And I wanted to do a space that was memorable. And the transmit.
Is that in Casacor also?
Yes, it is in Casa
Ah,
Cor.
okay.
In 2012, when I came back from Turkey, from the first travel. And I wanted to transmit the mysticism and the magic that I felt in Turkey, in Mesopotamia. So I did this long table, this long dining room. I called it Dinner at the Gardens of Babylon, and hanged from the ceiling these bushes. I painted the ceiling also. I
You
painted
also,
the whole.
is it the ceiling now? What I see here?
Yes, that's the ceiling.
And you also painted it, yeah?
Yeah, not myself. That I didn't paint myself.
It doesn't.
That is in Lima. My husband did it. I only designed.
I think you're a talented girl. You can do everything, Erika.
I try to.
Yeah.
So I came back. No, that not yet. That is the next year. Okay. I was painting the whole carpentry, the windows, the doors, everything with gold, with golden paint at the fair. And my friends, all my colleagues were painted it in white. But I was the only crazy one painting everything in gold because I had the experience in Middle East, and gold in that time it was not trendy.
Yeah.
In that time it was trendy silver or white or concrete, but not gold. So it was shocking for the people visiting to find so much gold in a space.
Yeah. So let's try the other one. How about that one?
That is the next year. The next year, I did a kitchen that was inspired by the Industrial Revolution of the 19th century, and it was a kitchen that was designed for a man. Because now we have the trend that every time more men are willing to cook, but not cook because it is an obligation. They cook because it's a social event, a social meeting. So this is a part of that kitchen that I designed for Casa Cor 2013. When I came back from my second time in Turkey, and this is the other part where the kitchen and the home office is. I designed a very masculine kitchen with bricks, with elements that come from the Industrial Revolution, like iron, bricks, wood, but everything very strong, rough.
That looks amazing. And
excuse me.
here, Erika, I really like the lightnings here. They look really romantic. I mean, I can't believe that it's a kitchen.
Yes, that is a kitchen. The lamp, the big lamp that you see, it doesn't have candles. They are little lamps that do the effect of candle. They have a movement like this. And
Are they candles?
no, they are no candles. They look like candles.
They look like candles. Okay.
They look like candles.
And the next one is still the same?
Yes, it's the same project, but other parts of the space. This is the table. This is the table. I use this cutlery, metal cutlery, but like rusted pieces.
Are all of these products made in Peru, or you bought them somewhere else?
Some products I bought, some products I bring from travels, some other products my sponsors give me for the exhibition, and then I have to give them back. It is a combination of different things. Some things some other things I designed, I custom made, and I put in the exhibition. Then I sell them. That is the part of the kitchen, and if you see the book, the shelves are open because so you can see the ingredients, and you can be inspired by what to cook, looking at the shelves.
That's nice. Do you also cook well, Erika?
No, I don't cook. I only burn.
You never cook, yeah?
But I am learning now with the quarantine time. I have learned to do key lime pie and to cook some very simple things, but not because of me, because of my boyfriend. Because
I'm so sorry.
yes,
So,
it was 1 hour. I didn't notice.
something happened. Anyway, I recorded the first part. No problem.
Okay.
And this is the second song of you. Kashmir of London Philharmonic Orchestra, yeah?
Yes, Kashmir.
Is that one?
Yes, that is. That is the version. It is a song from Led Zeppelin, but this is the version with the Philharmonic Orchestra from London.
But it's a nice song. You like?
It is very nice. It is a very nice version. Yes.
I think you also like classical music, Erika.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love classical music and instrumental music because it lets me think.
Yeah, it makes you relax, yeah.
And it's nice. It's nice to inspire. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice for inspiration, yeah.
I can have my own thoughts, because when you hear a song and it has lyrics, you have the thoughts of what the lyrics say. So I prefer instrumental, classical, that kind of music.
Yeah. It's nice, you know. Have you been to Vienna, Austria?
Vienna, yes. I was 3 years ago in Vienna, and it was a very nice experience. And I was in a museum that I wanted to tell you, Musik Museum. It's a museum about music, and there's a part where you can direct. You take a stick, and you can direct the Philharmonic Orchestra of Vienna. And it is very funny. I went there with my sister. My sister, you know, she's a composer, and she was directing the orchestra like very well. And everybody applaud. It is a program. It is a software, but you see the whole orchestra, all the musicians, and after you finish, people applaud or they boo you.
Really?
So if you do it, if you don't do it good, the public makes you boo. So
Really?
people,
I didn't know
so
that.
you understand?
Yeah, I understand. You know, they
It is
also
like
protest you.
it is like a play,
Yeah. They,
like a play, like a game. So
Mhm.
she directed, and everybody, well, yeah, very good. And then I directed. I play also. And surprisingly, they also applaud. And then
Yeah.
then a friend of us, he picked us up from the museum, and we told him we were both applaud in the game of the music
Yeah.
museum, and he tells me, "What? Nobody gets applause, never." Everybody that I know goes, "Boo." So it was like, well, for my sister it was normal, but for me, that I am not a musician, well, not so bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Bean. Bean is a very beautiful city, very
Yeah.
beautiful, charming city. I love
I was
it.
there last year, 1 year ago, for 2 or 3 days. It was really lovely. You know, the cafes, the desserts. You
The
know,
Milan.
what was that? What was that hotel? That's very famous one, where you eat a nice eclair. Eclair, yeah, something like eclair.
I don't remember. I in one day I went to 7 museums, so I don't remember where. My sister
So
and me, we went crazy. We went to 7 museums in one day. We ate apple strudel, and we did everything. It was great, great.
seven seven museums in one day. It's really too much, eh?
Yes.
Yeah. Now we were following your projects. Let's return back. I will stop the music a little bit. Where were we? Hold on, please. Today, I think the internet connection is not nice. Normally, we don't have such problems, but now today is a little bit bad. And this is, we talk about it. Oh, what's that? Is it the same house in Diyarbakir?
No, that's another style. This is a combination of well, I always use Middle East elements because I love it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this was another exhibition in Casa Cor, Peru. It was 2015. I made a mix of what I think about opera and
Mm-hmm.
the palace of the opera and the industrial chic style that is now, well, in that time, trendy. Because I made a travel, I was in Paris in 2014, and then in New York in the next year, the same year. And I was thinking about the contrast between the Palace Garnier in Paris, the Palace
Mm-hmm.
of Opera, with the chandeliers and everything very classic and very baroque. And that was in those times the elegant, the trendy,
Mm-hmm.
the thing that you wanted to have. And then I was in New York, and I was in Meatpackers. That was an area that 20 years ago was a bad area in
Fish.
New York. It was
I,
not
I really,
safe.
I really like the meatpacking area, especially the restaurants over there. You know,
Now, yes,
uh,
yes,
it's there's a hotel called Standard Hotel over there, and the other one, Bagatelli, Provocateur, Catch, many things. I really like that place for
yeah.
restaurants for eating.
It's beautiful, but what I was thinking when I was walking through Meatpackers, the new Meatpackers, because it wasn't like that before, is and now what trendy is the concrete rough like you found the building like that, only cleaning and
Yeah.
lighting, and then the very expensive clothes of the brands. But everything is very simple now. If you compare to Baroque style 200 or 300 years ago, so that difference, that contrast, was for me very interesting, and I wanted to work with both styles in this exhibition. So if you look at the ceiling, you will see lamps that are very industrial. And then you will see the furniture and the other elements that are more Baroque. So I mixed industrial with Baroque in this space.
Yeah, it's what did you use on the ceiling here?
It is it's a fox painting with ochre and some acid that does that the concrete goes orange. It's a texture.
And where do you buy the fabrics here? The pillows, the upholstery fabrics.
The fabrics, we have 2 big stores here that bring fabric from around the world. One is Pico Interiors and the other one is from Antex. So my fabrics for Casacor comes from both of them, from both of those stores. Now we have more stores, but in that time, in that year, I took the fabrics from those two big stores.
Do you also use wallpapers at your projects, Erika?
The last one that you see, the kitchen, I used wallpaper there.
Yeah. What kind of wallpapers do you like mostly?
I like the wallpapers that look like fabric, or that look like fiber, natural fiber, like raffia or something like that. I like when they have interesting patterns, like or when they have a painting, like a landscape. I like those kind of wallpapers, or when they have a metallic finish.
You know, Erika, what comes to my mind? You know, you studied graphic design and you do paintings on the wall. Maybe one day you can do a design for us to the wallpaper.
Of course, I would be happy.
Why not?
That's a good idea. We can do a line. A brand.
Erika for SK Concepts for wallpapers, the collection. Why not? And one of the name of the collection can be Ottoman, the other one can be Peruvian.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
That's
can
nice.
paint the tree also.
Yeah, you can paint the tree. You can, there are some famous brands like the Gurnai, this kind of ones, and they do really nice hand-painted wallpapers. Also, Wallquest, the company that we work. So you can do something like that, special paints for hand-painted wallpapers.
Of course. I
So
can do it.
let's make an agreement. Nice.
Great.
So. The other photo here, I like the is it the parquets that you use here?
It is the what?
Parquets. Is it parquets wooden?
It was the original floor of the space.
Yeah.
It was an antique floor, the wood floor.
Antique floor, yeah.
Yes.
But it's wood,
wood.
original. It's wood, yeah, 100% wood.
Yes.
Okay,
I
that's great.
I recovered
Is
it.
it?
We cleaned it. We put the oil, and we recovered it. It was very nice.
And is it the same kitchen here? This project?
It's the same. It's the same project with the living room that was like. It was inspired by the opera. More thinking of Nabucco opera or Aida. That was the living room. The kitchen is a little more tech because it is a kitchen. It's not possible to look at the appliances, but they look like sculptures. And my goal was that the kitchen didn't look like a kitchen, that integrates with the living room, because now the spaces are small, and the trend is that you put the kitchen with the living room together. But sometimes it's not nice to look at a kitchen from a living room. So I designed that kitchen to look like more integrated to the living room, and the appliances I choose. These are Red Dot winners. They're very minimalistic. They have a light, and they look like sculptures, like contemporary pieces of art. So it doesn't look so much like a kitchen.
And the next photo is that you're in Kasakor while you're working?
That's me last year, yes.
That's you last year.
The Kasakor of last year, that was the last one I did. This year we won't have Kasakor after 24 years that it has been every year for 24 years, but this year is not possible. Yeah, that's me.
How long does it take, Kasakor? How many days?
How many days? It is open to the public for 6 weeks.
6 weeks? Oh, it's too much time.
It's a lot of time.
So you can meet many people there.
That is the interesting part of it.
Yeah, 6 weeks is really nice.
It's a lot of work to put a space together for 4 days? It's impossible. That's impossible. That's not viable. So it's open for 6 weeks, and people can experience how you design, how you do an interior design. The spaces are they are real spaces, real furniture, everything is real. So it's to put it together is a lot of work. So it is
it's true.
There's a long time to expose, to have the contact with the public.
It's really nice. 6 weeks really too long time, but you can meet many really contractors and people who who would like to do their houses, these kind of things.
Of course, I meet everybody.
Is it in Italy, in Corso Como?
Yes, it is in Corso Como. Last year also, I was there with a friend. He's also interior designer, but he's from Madeira. From Madeira, it's from Funchal. I was in Madeira 3 years ago because I was invited to the Madeira Film Festival, and I met there this guy. His name is Jano. He's from Portugal. He lives in Madeira, and we traveled together last year to the Saloni, to the design week in Milan, and he took the picture.
The Saloni is really nice. It's a nice organization. Every year I try to go there, so you can find.
You're very near.
Yeah, but I think this year I don't know if it's possible, because normally it's organized in March. So I don't know if it's possible this March or not.
No, this year they didn't do it because of the coronavirus.
I know.
It was going to be in April, then they changed it to June, but then they canceled it because it was impossible.
I know.
I hope it will go on in April next year. I hope I can go.
Yeah, I hope, but I think I'm not sure. But I think we will wait 1 more year, something like Erika. I don't know.
Perhaps I don't want to wait anymore. I want to travel.
Yeah, it's enough. All of us. You can't believe. It's affected all over the world, and it's really interesting to see. Such a situation. But we'll see how it works. So the next one is while you're in Tokyo.
With the same grass and the same tree.
Yeah, ni hao. Sayonara.
That was all, also last year, I think. Yeah.
At this photo, you really look like Japanese girls.
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. Where is it? Where are you here? Can you hear me?
What did you say? What?
Where are you here? Where's that city place?
This is my studio. I am sitting in the same spot. The picture.
It looks so elegant, huh? Did you ever think about being a fashion model too?
No. But I took lessons. I took lessons when I was 14 years old because my father was very worried about that I was too masculine. I was too tough. I was a very tough girl. And he was a little worried about, he wanted me to be more feminine, so he put me in this program for models when I was 14. But it was not only models, we also read literature, and we learned about social etiquette. I don't know if you understand, but it was a very nice experience for me. It helped me to grow up, to mature.
How many brothers or sisters you have, Erika?
What?
You have brothers or sisters?
I have one sister. She's a musician. She composes music for soundtracks for movies. She has done about 9 movies already for Peru. She has won international awards about that. And the picture, I am in Budapest with her because she was doing a master in Barcelona, and it was her birthday. So I took her for a travel through Budapest and Wien, and we did this journey together, and it was very fun.
It's nice. And your brother, what does he do?
He's lawyer. He's a lawyer.
He's a lawyer. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the next photo is, where's that?
That is also in Casacor, in one of the parties. It was a Peruvian party. This is typical masks from the south of Peru, from Puno.
Is it the Independence Day?
No, it's
No?
not. I put it in Instagram for the Independence Day, but the party where I am in that picture is a party in Casacor, Peru, and it was the party of La Candelaria. La Candelaria is a typical dance from the south of Peru, from Puno, and these masks are part of the costumes for the party.
So you have such parties in Peru so much? Do you attend so much parties?
I attend to a lot of parties and events, but now we don't have parties anymore.
What do you drink mostly? Wine, champagne?
I like champagne. Yeah, I like bubbles.
Did you try any Turkish drink?
Excuse me?
Did you try any Turkish drink? Like rakı or something else?
I tried. Yeah, it was strong.
Yeah, you like it? It's a little bit strong.
We have a very strong alcohol here. It's called pisco. It is the Peruvian drink. And we have a lot of cocktails that are made with pisco. And the most famous one is pisco sour. That is our most famous cocktail. When
Pisco sour.
You should try it.
Okay, when I come, I will try it. Okay, but I think you need to come to Istanbul again, Erika.
I need to, yes, I need to because I have to go to work.
Yeah, you have also so much things to do for business too. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, and the next one. This is I think in Madeira.
That is in Madeira, but I don't see anything. I only see a little.
Just to see. And another, it's in Lima in Peru, but I think the down part is cut, so it's cut. You can't see it. Yeah.
It's
Uh,
the sunset in when it is summer here. We have a very nice view to the Pacific Ocean, and the sunsets are of different colors. Sometimes it's very pink, sometimes it's more purple, sometimes it's more orange or yellow, red. But I like very much the sunset in Mesopotamia when I was there because everything went gold when I
you,
was in Turkey, and it
you
was
also
very,
need
very
you
special.
also you also need to see the sunset in Bosphorus too in Istanbul.
I saw it. It is red.
Yeah, you did.
I
You
did.
need to see it. Yeah,
I
it's
was in
really
Erika,
nice.
obviously.
And also, of course, the view of the Bosphorus is amazing. You know.
Yes, I know. I know.
Yeah,
I have been there.
it's really one of the best in the world. And I have a question. We have a typical question, Erika. If Erika Zielinski was a house, where would this house be?
I think it would be in front of the Bosphorus, in the ancient, a big
Again,
house
Bosphorus,
looking
yeah.
to the sea, with different sides, with a
So
lot of
what
color.
what kind of house would it be?
And what?
What kind of a house would it be?
It would be an eclectic house with a lot of styles, perhaps little houses around in the
Yeah,
garden, to be
yeah,
able to experiment with the different styles that you can find in the world.
yeah. Sure. So let me show you the view. I haven't done it so much times, but let's see a little bit. Yeah.
Okay,
Hold on. Okay, now this is the place that you want to be. Yeah. Here, here we have the first bridge here. So
yes,
this is the Asian parts, Erika, and here there's an island at the opposite, and there are ships here. So there are many big houses over there. Of course, it's a little bit dark at night. You
I
can't see
know.
so much. And this is the military school here.
Is it
Also, my
possible to
father
see
studied.
the Galata Tower or the Galata Bridge from there? I think not. No.
Galata Bridge is too far away.
Yes.
It's over there. It's at I mean at the back of this bridge, but you can't see it. But here, they're really far, but you can see Saint Sophia over there. Also, the other mosques.
You see some.
Yeah, but it's a little bit dark at this time. But in the daytime, if you use a telescope, you can see everything.
Yes.
Everything, yeah. And here there are some multi-circle castles here.
Uh-huh.
So that's the place you want to be. If Erika was a house, she should be here. Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I love the mix of cultures, and Istanbul is a great example about mixing Europe with Asia. So I am very interested always in those kind of mixes.
Yeah. I mean, it's really a mixed culture. We have a really mixed culture here in Istanbul. You can find everything you want. It's
Yes,
a
and it go everywhere because it is in the center of the both continents. So it is
yeah,
very easy to travel to everywhere.
it's a center. Yeah, it's a center of two continents. We have European culture, Asian culture. The culture from Russia, the south part of Turkey. Everything you can find. It's really
I know.
multicultural.
I know.
And
That's because I love
what?
it.
Yeah, it's nice. And what are your favorite cities, Erika?
My favorite cities are Istanbul,
Yeah.
Istanbul, Milan, Paris, London, New York, and Venice, and Rome. Everything.
Well, Venice and Rome also, yeah?
What?
Venice and Rome.
Yes, Venice and Rome.
Venice and Rome. They're also nice, yeah. But I think the most beautiful one is It's Lima and Istanbul. Yeah. Do you also like Lima too much?
I like Lima. All my friends are here. All my work, the most part of it. I have been born here. I grew up here. And but I love to travel and always be on the move. And then I come with fresh ideas and missing Lima. So I enjoy it again, and I enjoy again coming back always. But now I am like a prisoner here.
Yeah. and you like traveling too much, yeah?
Yes, I love to travel. Last year I was in Russia, in the Nordic countries also, in Holland, in Milan, in Moldova.
Oh, you travel a lot, yeah?
Yes.
And
I like always to meet new people everywhere around the world. I have friends that speak Turkish, Russian, Hungarian, German, French, Italian, everything. Everywhere.
everything, yeah, yeah. What is the? By the way, do you have any objects that you would like to show us, any accessories at your house? Or maybe
I don't have much, but I think I can show you some things. For example, this is a necklace. Do you see? This is made
It's a
from.
Where did you buy it?
This is from the rainforest in Peru. This is made by hand, by the artisans in the rainforest. It is too big to wear because it is very big and it makes a noise.
It looks elegant.
Very nice to put on the wall like a piece of art. It is a piece of art. It's very nice.
It looks nice.
Yes. Then I made with an artisan in the north of Peru. I made this. This is to put on the table, and then you put the plate on it. I don't remember how you say that. This is table linen, and it is made rounded. I choose it in black, and then I have another one that is white, that is ivory.
We say something like masörç, but it's something like, not maybe you know some words in Turkish.
I don't know.
It's okay.
Put the Google Translate and. Then I have some pottery from the north of Peru. This is Chulucanes pottery, and the characteristic of Chulucanes is that it's white and black. The black part, they use fire in an oven with leaves of mango. You know what mango is?
Yeah, I know.
The leaves, they burn it in oven, and so you get the black of this pottery. That is the special thing. Then
Nice.
This is a cushion from Ecuador, and it is very, very fun because it has this like petals, like it would be made from roses. So I like it.
Are they roses? Yeah.
No, they are.
Not real, of course.
This is fabric.
Fabrics, yeah.
I don't know what fabric it is, but it is nice. It is nice to touch.
But it's a nice color, yeah.
Yes, red.
Can you show us your room, Erika?
You cannot tie it up, please. Don't do
No.
that. Why don't we see back to the project? And this is my pen.
Okay.
This is my pen.
Wow.
Right? I
It's
bought
like-
this in the Vatican Museum.
Mm.
That's who writes the book.
Which museums you like most?
The most recent I have visited was the Hermitage in St. Petersburg. I loved it. It was so big. It has a very big collection of so interesting pieces. Then I love the Louvre. It
Lıve,
has
yeah.
the d'Orsay also in Paris because I love the Impressionist painters. I love the MoMA Museum in New York, the Met in New York, and the Music Museum in Vienna. It was very fun.
Yeah.
That was very fun.
Yeah.
Um, I don't remember right now. I have been in so many museums in my life.
Yeah, yeah. We have also many museums in Turkey. Erika, what is the main similarity between Turkish people and Peruvian people? What do you think?
We have a good kitchen, the both cultures. We have good food. Coffee is very different. Ice cream is very different. We have similar fabrics. The typical our fabrics, our artisan fabrics are very similar to the fabrics in Turkey. I was very surprised with that. And so on. We have a little bit informal culture here. I think you
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
We are
definitely.
informal, no? Our cities are not so rigid. Like if you compare Peru to Germany and Turkey to Germany and Turkey to Peru, I think Peru and Turkey are more near.
Similar. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, than to Germany. Germany is
German
not.
people, yeah, German people really work too much. You know, they are all so organized. You know, everything is in order. So Turkish people are not like that. And also, I think this south part of America, like Peru, is not like that. Do you do you only
But
speak Spanish in your country?
yeah?
Do you only speak Spanish in your country?
In my country, yes, we speak Spanish. I would like to learn the local language, that is Quechua, but I am learning now Italian because my boyfriend is Italian and I want to be able to speak to his family. So I am learning Italian now.
That's
And,
nice. Yeah.
but here in Lima, we speak Spanish. I speak also German because I grew up bilingual. My father was German, so he was very how can I say? He was very worried about that we learn to speak German. So he only spoke to us on German when we were kids, and he put us in the German school in Lima. So we learned maths, to read, to write, everything we learned on German. So when I travel to Austria, to Germany, or when I speak on German with somebody that comes to Peru or through the phone, I simply start to speak on German. I don't have any problems. I speak it normally. I have forgotten some words, but I can speak it. And I
No
grew up
problem.
not only with the language, I also grew with the discipline and the way to do the things of Germany. You know, I need to make things right and correct and finished always. Doesn't matter what I am doing. I can be cleaning a door. It must be perfect. So I have the German discipline and a Peruvian heart.
It's nice to have the German discipline. Right now, I'm playing your last song, and it's our last 5 minutes of finishing. It's a Turkish music that you choose. Yeah.
Yes, that's my favorite song.
You know, normally this song is played at the weddings in Turkey.
Yes? Ooh.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
at the weddings or at the beauty contests for like fashion models. So but mostly at the weddings. When bride and groom comes to the, at first, comes for dancing, they play
Really?
this music. Yeah.
I didn't know. First notice.
Yeah.
The first time I heard this song, I was visiting in Sultan Ahmed,
Yeah.
the cistern, the Roman cistern that is down. You understand?
Yeah, I understand, yeah.
So I was visiting the cistern, and when I was going out, I heard the
Yeah.
song, and I heard the song, and it was like I was thinking, what a beautiful song, and I searched where it was, where the sound and
Comes from, yeah.
it was a store. They were selling the discs, so I bought the disc.
Yeah, and it's really nice song. I also like it, but normally, we hear it at the weddings most of the time. Let's hear a little. Maybe you can dance a little bit.
I love to dance. I dance
Yeah.
myself alone at home sometimes when
Yeah.
I am inspired.
Do you have a traditional dancing in Peru, Erika?
We have what?
Traditional dances.
Traditional dances. We have a lot.
Yeah.
In the north, in the south, in the rainforest, in the Andes.
Yeah. Did you try Turkish dancing also?
I learned this Kurdish dance that is with
Yeah. Yeah.
dance with the group.
Like we say,
I
halay for that.
that when I was in Diyarbakir. It was very fun.
We call it halay.
You call it what?
It's called halay. This kind of dance.
Hi.
Halay, like HALI,
Uh-huh.
LAAY.
Nice. It was very fun. I enjoy very much my time in your country, in Turkey. It was
I
very
hope-
cool to learn Turkey too. To learn Turkish too. I learned. Obviously, I speak level survivor, like Ben Erika.
your
Only that.
your accent is nice. Yeah.
Turkish self. But it was very fun. Yes, to meet this very different culture and to be there and to learn some of the words. I was very lucky that you have the Latin alphabet, and thanks to Atatürk.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks to Mustafa Kemal Atatürk for that invention. He is our leader. He has done many good things for us, and he also found Latin alphabets in 1920s. So the interesting is he discovered his sign in Latin alphabet before he find the alphabet. He writes his signature is in Latin alphabet. And he discovered it maybe 10 years of announcing this alphabet. It's so interesting, story.
Perhaps he had the idea to do it, and he did it 10 years after.
Yeah. He did it 10 years ago, and he's
a very clever movement, because so you can integrate to the Occident culture.
Yeah. By the help of him, we can do many things, and he's really a leader, a famous leader all around the world. You're in Peru now. We are talking about Atatürk. In Cuba, he has a sculpture in. Yeah.
I love to do research, and when
It's
I travel,
nice.
I always do research before traveling. So I love to learn always.
Yeah.
All I can.
It's nice. It's nice to learn many things and discovering. But thanks that you also told his name. Thanks to Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. And this week is a victory week of us. On Sunday we will celebrate the Victory Day.
Oh, great!
Yeah. Erika, I have many friends here. Ebru, Neşe, my mom, my dad, Ebru Silahtıroğlu, Elif Evrim, all of them. thanks to everybody. It was really a nice interview with you. Thank you so much for your explanations, your projects, your lovely smile, and for everything. Thank you so much. What would you like to say at last?
I have been very happy to be in this interview with you. I miss a lot to be there, and I hope I can go soon. I hope I can cross the Atlantic Ocean soon and be in Europe and be in Turkey.
Yeah, we hope that the pandemic should be over immediately, and hope to see you guys here. Also, we'd like to travel to your country too, and share so much things and back to our social life as before.
Yes, would be nice, but hopefully people get healthy again. No?
Yeah. We hope the same. Yeah, people should get their health. And congratulations for these wonderful projects that you have done in Turkey, in America, in your country, and many places. So I hope you'll be much more successful for your life too, for your business life.
Thank you. Teşekkür ederim. Teşekkür.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Buenas noches for us.
Yes, claro.
See you. Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.